Well, let's get this kicked off. Thank you so much, everyone. With the Global Aid Club, we are ready. So I see folks flowing in from all over the world. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Let's kick things off. Everyone's time is precious. You might want to make some last minute invites here. And this is important, everyone, to understand. Our legal disclaimer is going to be something that you want to take in to manage your expectations, because this information is intended for educational and training purposes only. It should not be construed as investment advice. As with all financial decisions, you should contact your licensed financial advisor before investing in any financial instruments. Bottom line is, we cannot make any guarantees on anyone's levels of success with the following opportunity. Let's get started. And a warm welcome to each and every one of you. I see lots of people pouring in. Thank you so much for joining us. Now let's get into our mission and our vision here with Global Aid. We're a global community of people who love innovative blockchain technologies. Now this unites us, and we're confident we can implement future innovations today. Now, through our efforts in this global community building project, we create employment opportunities and economic growth. Now, these connections create ties between the people, and this is the social capital that makes a sum bigger than its parts. Now, we aim to grow globally with our partners and business associates with assertive, aggressive, innovative strategies. And the important thing is, everyone, you want to look inside your hearts. Experts who study manifesting your goals and helping you reach those indicate set your goals, look at them while you're watching this overview, and think of that dream trip with your family, buying that car you've always loved, that dream house, and more, because we're going to provide you with all the tools for success. You're going to about to see an extraordinary value proposition, the likes of which the marketplace has just never seen before when it comes to digital projects and digital products such as artificial intelligence, cryptocurrency, entrepreneur from home, and many, many more. Now, this is important. These are real products, and they have private label and resale rights, which is a big, big deal, because you can either sell these or keep them. And when you do sell them, you get to keep 100% of the profit. Let's get to our exciting lineup of products. And we're looking at north of accessing 300,000 plus ebooks in every niche, plus 9 million articles. And it's lifetime access. And it covers everything from the exciting cutting edge of artificial intelligence to personal development to business, relationships, careers. And also, you're looking at a bonus here with our important social media bundle. Now, get ready for this. It's absolutely outstanding. You're looking at sourcing all of this for just $50 in the form of BNB's digital currency. Now, this is huge because we get to check an all-important box, immense value, with our amazing product lineup. Let's break down the compensation plan and really elevate our understanding that we have the real, true, actual, and genuine, what I like to call the real McCoy when it comes to our global power line. Now, this is important to understand because many people claim they have a global power line out in the marketplace, but we have the real deal. And this is important. It can handle north of 500 million members. And once you participate and you join the pay line, and everyone that enrolls after you, it helps you to start achieving those goals that we were just illustrating. Now, let's take a look at how this works to really appreciate it. You turn to your inviter and you ask them for their enrollment link. And you take that important success action step, and you do so by leveraging an important dynamic timing. More on that in just a moment. But let's take a look at that action step that you take as reflected with this gold stripe. That reflects your enrollment. And you participated in this project by going ahead and making the purchase of those products for just $50 in the form of BNB. Now, it's really important to understand the power of our true global power line through the following illustration. You see this enrollment on the second level? Regardless of how they heard about it, watch what happens to your organization. Regardless of how the person on the third level heard about it, look what happened to the second and first levels. Regardless of how the person heard about it on the fourth level, look at what happened here. And this is immense to understand, to have that comprehension of how things work. Look on the fifth level. Everybody benefits regardless of how that fifth level person heard about this. Now, elevate your levels of focus for an important distinction. We've only used one enrollment in this illustration. Now, far be it from me to predict the following hypothetical example. It's just that, a hypothetical example. I'm not a prophet. But let's just say for hypothetical purposes, this took place right here as the line grows. 100 participants came in this example on the sixth level. Look at what can happen due to the nature of the design of this global power line. Now let's take a look at how the ranks work. There's a one-time payment of $50 in the form of BNB that can potentially, the reason why I said that like that, that's the key term. The action you take is going to determine how much of that potential you tap into. No guarantees here, but it can potentially make you over 300,000 without inviting a single person, but you must wait until you have the global leg count requirement to start earning. What's that waiting period? It's tied to growth. So once 75 participants come in under you that you or anyone else introduces, remember that from what we just broke down, you'll be able to start getting paid. So if you don't refer anyone, you have to wait for what we call a global leg requirement growth metric to take place. Now, this only applies to beginner to bronze. Now, once you do start sharing it and you bring in 3 invitees, and you're in a position now to start earning from beginner to bronze, to start getting paid instantly. Bottom line, if you don't share it with anyone, you have to wait for growth metric events to take place. And if you do start to share it, you don't have to wait. You can start getting paid instantly. Now let's break down this set of circumstances and elevate our levels of familiarity with this. Over here is a laser. I'm going to utilize that. Are the rank positions that are tied to what is known as global leg count requirements. As you can see, this illustration is for not bringing in anyone, not inviting anyone, to see the power of this. And let's realize this. Once this takes place, there's 75 participants who've gone ahead and made that $50 purchase. You're going to see the following dynamic. $1.50 per day is then earned times 40 days to generate $60. So you have to wait for this requirement. Once that happens, then you can start earning this amount over a 40-day period. Now, the difference between these two requirements is 125. 125 more participants come in after 75 for 200 paid participants. Now, look what happened. Your earnings just went up, and you do the math times 40 days, it's $70. And as you can see, as the global leg count requirement grows, so do the direct earnings and the days of earnings. And obviously, the total earnings goes up. So we're just going to isolate a handful of metric events to really appreciate this. Right here, you're looking at a global leg count requirement of 450 generates 9350. Almost 10 times that amount generates $525. And then 10 times that amount, 2,600. And you're also looking at this level here with chairman to president with 80,000 participants, 18,000 in total earnings. And at the top of the plan, it gets super exciting. Now let's realize this. To really boost your potential earnings, simply share the opportunity. Let's go ahead and look at what happens when you just share this with 3. And it can significantly increase your earnings through this sharing activity. Right out of the gate, let's realize the difference here is You've gone ahead and shared it with 3 people who did go ahead and participate. And look at this distinction also right out of the gate, our 50% check match. Now, there's also a 20% fast start bonus, but let's hone in on the exciting 50% check match because it really is extraordinary. So we've identified just several what we call metric anniversary events to really appreciate this. And this is vital to understand. Let's say hypothetically, you invited me as one of your 3 invitees, and I went ahead and paid and became a member of the community. And I went ahead and made a withdrawal. It's going to ignite a $46.75 payment to you when I withdraw $93.50, as long as the global leg requirement is here. Now, this exciting development continues, and we're just isolating a handful to show you. All the rest of the metric events take place just like these examples. The only difference is the dollar amounts, right? And the global leg requirement and the number of days. They do vary, but the concept stays the same. Let's take a look here. Once a person that you invited withdraws $525, it's going to ignite a payment of $262.50 to you. Someone you invited withdraws $2,600, $1,300, $18,000, $9,000, and it continues through the top of the plan. So the bottom line is, with our magnificent 50% check match, this is important to get because it's powerful. It's leverage personified. Every single withdrawal your direct referrals make, you make money. And this is what it boils down to. It really comes down to a win-win selection because you honestly cannot go wrong with either choice. On the left side, what we call our red option, it's extremely robust just to participate in the plan. But let's look at what happens when you begin to share this, because the straight up fact is there is a tremendous potential for more earnings by simply sharing the Global Aid project that can truly help others. And when it comes down to it, there's only one clear winner right here on what we call our blue choice. Now, why join? With just a one-time $50 BNB participation, one could potentially generate over $300,000 in BNB. It provides you access to over 300,000 e-products. Now, there's a 20% fast start bonus and 50% check match on your referrals with every withdrawal they make. Now, we're a global community. We use a smart contract on the blockchain. That's a big deal because it's a public-facing ledger and everything's transparent that takes place. Now, you can withdraw instantly with no withdrawal fees, no monthly fees, and you want to leverage timing to take advantage of our true global straight power line. Now, it's important to understand the benefits of being able to utilize a smart contract. Some of you are familiar with this. This could be new to some of you. These are computer-driven programmed instruments that are not prone to favoring one person or another. They don't have preferences on who gets paid, when they get paid, or how much. There's no emotions with a smart contract, no drama, no lying. It's like a machine. Since it's not a human being, there are no character flaws that human beings obtain. Now, the use of a smart contract and utilizing it on the blockchain with 1000% transparency is the wave of the future, and we have it right here, right now, with Global Aid. Now, this is important to understand, everyone. The world-class resource you have access to at GlobalAid.Club is right here. It's with our world-class short video, very professional, very tight, only 2 minutes short, and that's how you source it right there at our YouTube channel at GlobalAid.Club Official. Let's take it in to really appreciate this awesome resource you have the ability to utilize and share with others.
Welcome to Global Aid Club. We are a group of highly excited, motivated visionaries who have created a powerful powerline platform for like-minded people. United by our passion, we implement future innovations today. Global Aid is a worldwide community-driven blockchain project with aggressive marketing strategies, and we provide you with all the tools for success, including real products with private label and resale rights licenses, so you can sell, edit, or even claim the product as your own. 300,000 plus ebooks in every niche. 9 million plus articles with lifetime access. And you keep 100% of the profit on anything you sell. Now let's talk about the incredible wealth building power of the Power Line. Once you pay, you join the pay line, and everyone who joins from anywhere in the world comes in under you, regardless of how they find out about Global Aid. Additionally, you can earn 20% fast start bonuses and 50% check match on all your personal referrals. Bring in 3 personals and start earning from beginner to bronze and get paid instantly. With just $50 USD in BNB one time, you can secure a place on the Global Power Line. But you must wait until you have the 75 global leg count requirement in order to start earning. This only applies for beginner to bronze. From silver to Avenger, you will start earning only on global leg count requirements. Here are some quick earning potentials. Withdraw your commissions instantly with the push of a button and no withdrawal fees. Get started today using MetaMask, SafePal, Token Pocket, or Trust Wallet. Fund it with enough BNB to upgrade and a little extra to cover gas fees. Now get back to the person who showed you this video and get their link to enroll. Welcome to Global Aid Club.
How awesome is that? Now, let's get down to where it is that you can get that in just a moment. You want to get started with setting up your MetaMask, SafePal, Token Pocket, or Trust Wallet, as we just learned, and to fund it with enough BNB to upgrade and a little extra to cover gas fees. Now's the time to get back to your inviter and get their link to get enrolled. Now, I can't underscore this enough. We have unique early movers advantages, and those who act quickly could potentially get the very best positioning in the global power line. Now, to celebrate what we're launching here with Global Aid, we're in the midst of a 10-day mega Zoom run, and we'll be here every day up until this launch event right here, where the buy button gets turned on at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 29th. It's our worldwide premier global official launch event. You don't want to miss it. Mark your calendars. And speaking of marking your calendars, you want to know that we're going to be back here at 2 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow and utilize the same Zoom credentials that got you here. Thank you so much for joining me. There's the Telegram room to learn how to source that awesome video. And we'll see you here tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care and welcome to Global Aid Club.